Hello, beautiful. Well, fuck. Hold on. This stupid camera. What are you gonna do, huh? Gotta love cameras. Thing is that they never do what you want them. They never do. They only do. Technology only does when it's supposedly programmed to do, right? But anyway, well, hello, beautiful. Welcome to the darkness. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Me, I'm doing kind of spectacular. Just hanging out, drowning in my thoughts, so to speak. Just thinking about things. I noticed that should I say a certain ringworm was running his mouth the other day. Should I get involved or shouldn't I? Well, makes me kind of wonder what's in it for me if I do. Do I get any more stardom? Nah. Do I get any clout off of it? Nah. What do I really get out of it? What do I really benefit from it? Because after all, I am somewhat of a businessman. I am whatever you want me to be. If you want me to be the Joker, I'll be the Joker. If you want me to be a raging monster, I'll be a raging monster. Whatever you like. It's up to you. It's not up to me. You ought to know you're watching it, not me. Well, I appreciate the compliment. But I am, whatever you crazy people out there like for me to be. you know, it's not easy being a complete nut job and a psychopath, but hey, I'm a nut job with a purpose. Well, I happen to be. And you just waltzed in my chat. Don't know why, but you did. Curiosity killed the cat, right? I'm just saying. Not that I'll ever do anything, but you know, I'm the type of cat that likes to play with the mouse a little bit and then set it free only to catch it again and do it again. I just like the same crazy story over and over and over. Just me. So what's everybody up to tonight? Are you minding your P's and Q's? Doing what you're supposed to do? Getting ready for the great Easter Sunday, right? Is the Easter Bunny really going to come to your house and hide Easter eggs? Or is someone else going to do it? You know, I do believe in the Easter Bunny. I do believe in Santa Claus, and I believe in many things. But what I do believe in, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of success, the power of winning without even barely even trying. Because you see, life, ladies and gentlemen, is not as complicated as people think it is. It's actually pretty simple if you know how to play it correctly. You know, a man or woman that uses their brain cells correctly, you can beat just about anything if you put your mind to it. At least that's what good old dad brought me up to be, right? But yet, how did I end up like this? Makes me wonder, right? I really couldn't give you a good explanation as to how I ended up like this. I just formed to to the audience's contentment. You know, I'm neither here nor there, or I'm neither good nor evil. I am just plain old psychopathic me, whether you like it or not. I've got 4 fishes in a barrel just waiting for me to catch them and hook them under. Interesting. Well, actually, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 4. But I guess they all ran away without even leaving a like or even a hello or a goodbye. Sheesh. Which is fine. You know, I'm used to being by myself here. Oh, thank you for leaving the like now that I asked for it. Jeez. Couldn't have done it on your own. Seriously. Nerve of people these days, you know. I weep for society these days. You know, bottom line, what seems like to me is the whole entire system's going to go belly under one day. And then we're going to be left to fend for ourselves. But you know what? I think we could do it. I really do. I think we can pull it off. By working together instead of fighting with one another. Fighting is getting so boring. Especially when you're fighting with the same people over and over and over again and never really getting a result out of it. What I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm looking for a new job. I'm looking for a new direction. You know, a new spark, so to speak. Maybe something new, something interesting. One that really defines my character, so to speak. And I do this character rather well. What do you think? After all, I do have a channel. You all ought to know you're the ones that watching it. I'm just providing tonight's entertainment. And what are we going to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, how can we, as simple people, live in a corrupt society? I want to ask that. How can we live? We don't live, we just exist, right? When When you actually live is when you actually accomplish something, when you're actually doing something for yourself, when you're actually putting in the work and putting in the time, money, and effort to make yourself the best. That is when the sparks fly. That is when the brilliant side of you shows out fully. Because without hard work, there is no success. Without no success, there is no hard work. You have to work hard to be a successful person. Because otherwise, what are you going to do? What? Sit here and collective ass and just wait for an opportunity to come to you? No, you've got to go to it. Because guess what? Mr. Opportunity only knocks once. And you have to make sure he stays at the door. Because once he's not, he's gone. And chances are that opportunity will never come back. And I'm just saying it truthfully. I'm not trying to be mean or ugly spirited out here. Or maybe I am. I mean, I don't know. I've always been like, kind of like two halves of the same side, you know. You guys stay in the light, I stay in the shadows. For a good reason. Because you see, I use the shadows not as a scary place, but as a place where I reforge myself, rebuild myself. And then when I finally show my true face out from the shadows, nobody even knows what hit them or how. I mean, am I right? Am I right about a few things? I mean, there's nothing to fear in the dark but fear itself. And one gentleman said, the only problem with the dark is you can't see in it. Well, actually, you can. Because you don't need eyes to see. You can use your other senses as well. You see, the sense of feel, the sense of touch, the sense of smell, the sense of hearing. You know, think about this for a minute. When one door closes, another door is wide open, right? That's the way it always is. One door closes, another door opens. Am I right? And that's the same with opportunity in life. When one opportunity stops, another opportunity opens itself to you. Now you have to decide on whether or not you want to allow that to happen or not. Hang on just 1 second. I have to answer a phone call. Hold on. Okay, I'm about ready to tell you a little something. Just a little something. Just a little something. So put your little earphones on, put your little ears to the mic, put your little ears to the fucking screen. Because I'm about ready to lay some knowledge on you. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to tell you like it is. So here it goes. Wake the hell up. Your time is obviously running out. Let me rip the comfort right out from under you. You've been lied to, Your entire life, they spoon fed you fairy tales about how everything will work out if you just stay patient. That somehow life, you, that somehow life owes you success, happiness, love. Well, here's the harsh reality of it. It doesn't. The world doesn't care if you suffer. The clock doesn't care if you waste time. And death, well, it doesn't knock. It kicks the damn door down, doesn't it? You're dying. Every second, every breath, you're decaying. So what the hell are you waiting for? You're not broken because life is unfair. You're broken because you believed a lie that you were meant to be saved. Well, the bottom line, no one's coming. No hero, no magic, no sudden breakthrough. The only person that can save you is the one you've been running away from. And you know who that is. That's you. You let fear cripple you. You let comfort drown you. You let excuses chain you to mediocrity. And guess what? No one cares. The world will watch you rot in silence. And it'll replace you the second you ignore, you're gone. Hold on, let me reread that here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, no one cares. The world will watch you rot in silence, and it'll replace you the second you're gone. That's the truth. But you are more. You are a weapon forged from pain, mistakes, betrayal, and scars. You've survived things that should have broken you. So why the hell are you still crawling when you are built to rise? Your self-worth isn't found in the mirror or in other people's approval. It's found in your fight, in your refusal to stay down. in the savage voice inside your head that whispers, "Get up. You're not done." You want to change your life? Stop waiting for a sign. This is your sign. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the right time. It's already too late for perfect. But it's never too late for war. Get mad. Get desperate. Get hungry. And tear through the limits you've shackled yourself with. Because you see, the truth and the reality is, the graveyard is full of people who thought they had more time. Don't be one of them. Wake up. Remember who the hell you are. And go and take what's yours. Do you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? There's all these people whining about how life is not fair, about how life owes them a living, about how they'll always do it tomorrow. They'll always do it tomorrow. Well, what if tomorrow never comes? What if tomorrow never shows up? Because the only person that can truly save you is you. The only person that can make your dreams happen is you. So my question to you is, what the hell are you waiting for? What? Christmas? Easter? Thanksgiving? What? What are you waiting for that's so goddamn important that you put everything else on hold? If you want to do something positive with your life, why not do it now? Why not act upon what you keep procrastinating? You keep saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Well, why do tomorrow what you could do today and make a difference with your life? Make a positive difference with your life. Because you are capable of more things than you are that you could ever imagine. You can create extraordinary things with that one little weapon that you have right on the top of your head, your mind. Inside your mind, you are the king and queen of your own domain. And you could build it however you want it. But you have to take steps to make that dream a reality. It's kind of like sitting in a lounge chair and deciding on whether or not, do I want to get up from here or do I want to stay? Do I want to get up and do things, or do I want to just sit here and just let the world pass me by and do nothing? Do you really want to be that type of person? Do you realize what happens to people like that? They get old, they get fat, they get out of shape because they do nothing with their lives. Nothing. The world passes them by, people pass them by, and they get sour, they get cranky, they get just ugh, because they are stagnant. Have you ever seen a stagnant river or a stagnant stream? No one ever has. Because a river and a stream are constantly flowing, constantly in motion, constantly looking for new places to be, new places to run, new places, new lands to create. I'm going to give you an example. You notice a stagnant pond. How at first it's got life in it, everything's going well, and then all of a sudden, life just starts to slow down. And then it eventually stops. And then the water starts to smell, life stops going, and it just goes all downhill. But here's what you want to ask yourself. Do you want to be a stagnant pool or a running, raging river that has no bounds, no limits, and that is relentless, powerful, strong, and resistant to every blockage that the world can offer? Because sometimes you got to break down the dams in order to really be creative. You got to step outside your box every now and then. You got to step outside your comfort zones and really embrace what truly is out there. And what truly is out there, ladies and gentlemen, is something that even I myself can barely comprehend. Because we live in a great world, ladies and gentlemen, with endless possibilities. It's not up to me to tell you what to do. It's up to you. Me, I'm just a voice talking on a phone. And you can take my advice or not take it. It's up to you. But I'm not here to be a life coach to you. No, that's not who I am. I'm just here to give you a little push. And who knows? You might be the next successful business tycoon, which is more than I can say for myself. I'm barely scraping by as it is. But do I let that stop me? No. Do I let that let me down? No. Because guess what? I am who I am regardless of what people think, of what people do, of what people feel. I am who I am. And I'm comfortable with that. And that, my friends, is all I have to say.